Hi guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel.
Hey guys, welcome back to Love Distance. My name is Daryl,
And my name is Shante.
and we are in a long distance relationship. Now run the intro. For today's video, the Bible verse will be taken from
1 Peter 5 verse 7, and it reads, "Cast all your anxiety on him, because he cares for you."
Amen, amen, amen. So, in our last video, we talked about how our relationship started, and I told you that next video is going to be how we met for the first time. So, this is it. This is going to be a detailed story about how we met for the first time and how it wasn't as great as we hoped it would be. Partially kind of my fault,
It was basically a
but
disaster.
let's go into the story and you can determine that for yourself. So Shante, take it away.
Okay, so it was basically a disaster. It started first because I bought the ticket during peak season, which is end of May, starting of June. Traveling, buying a ticket at that time to travel in the summer. Ticket prices up here. Anyway, so we decided to get me and my parents decided to get a connecting flight because it was cheaper. Anyway, got the connecting flight. Very excited, people put on makeup and all this. Yes, all this lovely stuff. Anyway, so got to the airport, good, cool. Got on the plane to fly to Florida. I don't know what. I don't know what that was. Like, honestly, I don't know. Like, the turbulence was bad. The landing was bad. Like, when the plane landed, I literally felt like my life flashed before my eyes. Like, what was that? Anyway, it continued going downhill. So went through customs. Everything had gone alright. Then they're like, they're gonna take my dad to the side. They're gonna talk to him for a minute. So we said, so can we come with him? They're like, no, he'll meet you around, the side or whatever. He'll meet you on the plane. He did not. The plane was also delayed, and me and my mom were the last to get on the plane, and we had no word from my dad. No word. Nobody told us anything. We just go. Like we were confused of if we were supposed to stay in Florida or get on the plane, but we decided to get on the plane. So we got on the plane. The only good thing that was in my brain right now was that I'm gonna meet Daryl. That was literally the only good thing that's maybe gonna come out of this day. People reach New York, realize father don't have him phone, don't have nothing at all. So if can't
Except
contact
in
me,
password.
we can't contact him. Except in password, except in password. So we're not sure if him send back to Jamaica or him come to New York. And we don't know who to call. We don't know if we call somebody in Jamaica, ask them, check if safe him come back or whatever. Anyway, we found one of the they call it the flight
What?
reps.
Flight what?
The flight reps.
Wait, represents it. Oh my, never mind. Forget it.
The people that were in control of that airline. So we found them and we were asking them, and
Representative. That's it.
Yes, they told us he would be put on our next flight, the last flight leaving from Florida. So we said, alright, we're gonna wait. So I called Daryl. My phone was now at what, 15%?
Oh, it was dying, right?
Yeah, my phone was dying. I called you. You said you live 30 minutes away.
Yeah.
30 minutes away. 30? 1 hour passed. Oh, we're lost.
All right, let me go into what happened. I honestly can't remember how the earlier day went, but at that time, it was me and my roommate living together, and I let him know he drives. So I was like, yo, I'm about to finally meet Shantae, and I'm about to finally meet. Well, Shantae's coming to New York. I'm about to finally meet her. Can you give me a ride? He's like, yeah. He was like super excited. Like, yeah, I want to meet her too. Like, let's go. So me, him, and then another friend, and hopped in the car. We all excited, with a drive to the airport. So my friend is actually a new driver. So he was not used to driving on the highway and all these things. So we kept on making the wrong turn, and GPS was giving the issue, and we had tried to direct him. He might get frustrated because there's also a lot of things going on. Because we were basically backseat driving, and it was awful. So we didn't get to the airport until, as Shantae said, we were 30 minutes away. It took us 2 hours to get there. And then it was a lot of traffic, and then the airport was under construction, so we kept on getting derailed. And at one point, we finally got to the airport, parked, but then we weren't allowed to park here, so we had to leave. Imagine, we actually parked, and then after we came on the car, they're like, "Oh, you can't be here." And we had to leave. Then we went down, and we got to the airport, and we actually went to the departure side, and we realized, we're like, "Oh, nah. We're on the wrong side. We had to go to the arrivals." So we finally got to the arrivals, and then it was just a lot of things because they couldn't really stay there too long. There was a lot of cops there saying, "Oh, you can't be here," and da.
And also,
go ahead.
Yeah, also with the gate. So I don't remember the actual letter of the gate I was, but let's just say I was at gate B, and well, I was at gate A, but I thought I was at gate B because I didn't understand. The wall was telling me the wall had B on it, but the arrow was pointing towards B, which is on the other side. But I didn't realize that because I was just trying to, the whole frustration with my dad and everything. I just like saw the letter. I was like, alright, tell Dad I'm at B when I was actually at A, and no. Yeah, that created more problems because we were back and forth. Because he's like, I'm at B, and I'm like, but I'm at B, but I don't see you. Then he's like, go to A, I'm at A. When I reach A, I'm not at A. So where are you? Yeah.
So at this point, I was. At this point, I was outside of the car. At this point, I came out of the car and I was like walking around, like trying to meet her, trying to find her. It was such a struggle. Because not only that she was calling me to tell me where she was or whatever, my roommate was calling me saying, "Yo, you gotta hurry up because I can't be here too long. These cops are just like acting up." And then when it came to a point where I finally saw her, like cowering behind her mom, because I guess she was like super nervous to meet me. Then he was called. Then my roommate was calling my phone, still like bothering me. It's like, "Yo, bro, like we can't be here too long." Anyway, I was just getting frustrated with him. And then the closer I walked, Shantae would tell you how she felt. Go ahead, babe.
I was extremely nervous. Like I was like, when I saw you, I was like, that's not him. That was my mom. My mom saw him too. She's like, I see somebody. Like, that creepy voice. I was like, I see him too. Anyway, so he came up and, it was awkward.
Yeah, she tried to hug me, but I was just so annoyed with my roommate that I wasn't able to give her the full attention, the full love, the full excitement I wanted to give her. Like, I was even nervous myself. My legs were trembling the whole time, and I was meeting her the first time. Not only I was meeting her for the first time, I was also meeting her mom. How many people can say they met their mom and their girlfriend? Well, technically she wasn't my girlfriend, but at that time. How much potential girlfriend? How many people can say they met their potential girlfriend and their mom at the same time? It was super awkward because I was like, her mom was right there. Should I even like hug her? Like, it wasn't mom. There was like, I was overthinking everything, huh?
Normally you meet the parents after, not during.
But again, Shanti actually met my parents by herself. But that's a story for another
Yeah,
day.
that's
I
another
wasn't
very
there.
interesting story. You know,
She was terrified. But yeah,
imagine
so like
how, yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah. It was just a lot. It was a lot. I don't know how relationships are struggle.
It is. Yes.
Every
But-
time we're supposed to meet, something happens.
But we learn to push past that and like soar. You know, that's why the Bible verse of today was just like cast your anxiety onto God. You know, sometimes you just gotta stop worrying about things and let God actually
Just let-
take hold of it. If God wants it to happen, it will happen no matter what. You just gotta have faith and trust that He knows what He's doing. And just sometimes just don't have to worry. Sometimes just worrying too much, you just make the situation worse. Just pray. If you're having
Continue.
if you're having issues about something and it's just like stressing you out, just pray about it, and then just take it up to God and then just let Him just work his magic basically. He's been granting miracles since the birth of time. You just gotta chill out, just like let God take control. But as I said, our meening. Go ahead.
Sometimes things happen, to like throw you off. Life isn't easy. There'll always be a struggle. There'll always be an obstacle to get over. You just have to trust that, if it's God's will, that He will let it happen.
Amen.
It did happen, and we met each other.
We did.
So,
We did.
yeah.
And even though it wasn't as perfect, I would never forget it. It was special
I
in its
won't
own
change
way.
Mhm.
No, it was my first time seeing her face to face, and she was the most beautiful thing I ever saw. And I will never forget the look on her face. I never forget the look on her face. It was really treasuring, and always have a special place in my heart. Yeah. So. All right. Okay. A little touchy moment.
Yeah.
But I think that's it, right, babe? That's
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, I did
Yeah,
mention
that's
the movies in the last videos and whatever, and we went out. Basically, went out on our first date or whatever.
Yeah,
And
we'll tell you how that.
So we just like it in
how
peace,
that-
please.
How the first date went.
Uh-huh.
It might be next week. It might be the week after.
Yeah, it's honestly it's just toss up in the air. It's just whenever, but it's coming. It's coming. There's if you have any questions, please
Yeah,
let
if
me-
you have any
please
questions you
write
want to
down in the
ask of how we met or how it went down,
Yeah, anything you want to know, just be free to ask. We're very very transparent people. We'll tell you the truth. We'll let you know what's up. But
Anyway,
for now, thank you.
Thanks, guys. Thanks
You.
for watching our
Yeah.
video.
How we met for the first time.
Don't forget
How
to
was-
like, subscribe,
Not so great, but-
comment,
Yeah,
and
like,
hit
as you
the
said, like, subscribe,
notification
comment,
bell.
all of that. Subscribe,
Yeah.
subscribe.